We're live. I can never tell. I can never tell when and if we are live. Gotta wait for YouTube to catch up. Can never tell. Let's see. Yo, anybody here? Comment if it has started, because I can't quite tell. Oh, wait. There it is. Sweet. All right, what is up, people? Welcome to really my first ever live stream by myself. Haven't done one before and thought that I would do one for you guys while I'm sitting here in my boat, just kind of organizing tackle for my fishing trip tomorrow. So it should be fun. I'm pretty excited. All right, we're going to put you guys in the comments over in the corner. And we're going to start talking. Start asking questions. Start doing whatever you guys do in a live stream. Tell all your friends. Tell your dog. Tell their parents. Drop, my whopper plopper gonna flop. That is true. That's what a plopper does. Alrighty, well, tomorrow I'm fishing with my buddy Richie. You guys know Richie. He catches giant bass all the time. And we're fishing on a river with a guide that John and Grant went with a few weeks ago, I think like a month ago. And it should be fun. I'm really excited. Let's answer some comments here real quick before I get to rigging up my tackle. When to use a swim bait and when to use a swim jig. Well, those are two very different things. Swim bait imitates most of the time shad, and swim jig most of the time imitates bluegill. But I mean, swim baits, it depends how big you're talking. If you're talking small swim baits, you can throw them anywhere, just around grass, bushes, rocks. And then swim jigs, I mostly just throw on around trees and grass. Let's see. Am I coming to Waco again soon? I hope so, because those ponds down there were fire. But we will see. My favorite lure. Oh my, do I have it around here? Oh, I'm trying to see if I have it. I had it rigged up. I'm trying to see if Grant took it off. Where did my favorite lure go? Well, guys, it's a spook. I was trying to find the exact spook that I caught my 10-pounder on, but I can't find it. Where'd it go? Oh, man. All right, well, it is not currently here, but we will find it. Thank you, Max the Bass King. You're the best. All right. Who else? Who else we got? 193 watching. I like that. What do I think of JDM reels? I like them a lot. I love having something different than anybody else. Problem is Luz doesn't have any JDM, so I'm stuck with all American stuff, but I mean, it's just as good. The only reason I think JDM is better is because no one else has them, so you feel cooler. Let's see. What to throw against rocks? Crankbaits. Almost always crankbaits when I'm throwing against rocks. Someone asked me thoughts on the Guggen squad. They're great guys. Love hanging out with them. They're kind of doing their own thing, and that's great. And I'm kind of doing my own thing, and if they ever want to fish with me, I'm totally down. So that's all I got to say. Come to San Antonio. Maybe I will. If you got some fire ponds, let me know. What is my college major? I am a telecommunications major, which means, I guess, marketing is how to get the clients, and telecommunications is how to write your message in order to reach those clients. So kind of we're the message to get to clients. You prefer my channel. Thank you, man. My favorite lure to throw this time of the year. Well, lately it has been, if I can get it out, this bait right here. This is the red-eye shad, but really any sort of rattle trap or lipless crankbait, because it's 85 in Austin right now. It was like 20 a week ago. And so these fish were in their winter patterns, and they've come up for like a spawning pattern because they think it's so warm outside. So that's why I've been throwing this around the grass in that video that people got mad at me for. The new Luz LFS, they are dope reels. I don't often rave about reels so much, but let me try to grab this rod here that has this reel. I think this is an LFS. Let me find it. This is the Tournament Pro. I believe this is an LFS. I could be wrong. But this thing is dope. This reel is a super cool reel, carbon fiber handle. This thing casts small baits unbelievably well. What else do we got? Best lose for 150 and under, the Tournament MB, no doubt. The Tournament MB is, I mean, I frogged with that at the college wildcard tournament on Lake Murray. That thing was a beast. I mean, for 100, I think it's $130, you cannot get a better reel than that. Am I going to be installing another power pole? Well, I'll take you guys over to, no, I didn't get one yet. I will be getting one in the next month or so. But as you can see, Pearl only has one right now. She's missing one on that side. So yes, I'll be installing another power pole, and you guys will definitely be a part of it. Gear ratio for a crankbait reel. It really depends on time of year. I mean, that is almost always what depends the case. This is the, what is this? Speedscope BB1 Pro, what I've been throwing the traps on lately. And this thing is a 6:4-1. If I'm going to throw traps in like the spring where I need to go really fast and really rip it out of the grass, I'll throw like a 7-1. And then if it's winter time and I'm deep cranking or really any deep cranking, I throw a 5.4-1. So kind of the deeper you go, the slower retrieve you need, unless you're throwing like a hair jig out deep and you really need to reel it fast and give it some jerks. I fish for Texas A&M University. Someone asked what college I go to. It's Texas A&M. That is where Lake Fork guy went. We live about 5 minutes apart. So we're going to be doing some more fishing this summer. I mean, this spring for sure. What rod was that? That was the Castaway Skeleton V2 7-foot cranking rod. I mean, I've thrown big square bills on it. I've thrown small traps, and it works for all of them. Yes, I am sponsored by Lose. I mean, I'm wearing a Lose shirt. Just didn't plan on it, but just wearing that today. What else we got? Fish with D Almighty in Georgia. I will be this spring. He said the striper spawn is in like April or May or something, so I'm hoping to fish that with him. It'll be fun. Me and Jake enjoy each other. It's fun. Best flipping reel. And this, I will go head to head with any other reel company in the world on flipping reels. Not joking, the Super Duty. This thing, what gear ratio? I'm in a, this is only a 6:4-1, but I think I have one like an 8 or a 9 gear ratio, which means I think it's like 9 inches per turn of the handle or something. And that thing is a beast. Like you can flip the heaviest cover and get him out. That drag does not slip. It is a very, very good flipping reel. Flipping rod setup, it depends if I'm flipping grass. If it's grass, I'll flip like a 7.10 or 7.11 extra heavy. And if it's just around sticks, a 7.6. And the Super Duty is, I believe, $150, I believe it is, but it's worth it. And I've had a Super Duty now for 2.5 years. It's got scratches all over it, and I'm catching fish like crazy with it. So you got some fire ponds with 7 to 9 pounders. Where you at, Kyle Fegans? Hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to answer 3 more questions and then kind of talk about my tackle. Will I go ice fishing? I really want to fly to Minnesota in about a month, but it has to come out of my paycheck. And I don't make as much money as the other YouTubers, so I can't get plane flights all the time. I'm about to do my tax returns to see how much money I made this year, and then I'll figure out if I have enough to get a plane ticket up to Minnesota. But I hope to. I hope to. Shout out to Georgia Bass on TV. My favorite frog to use in the summer. Let's see if I can pull out my frog box here. Oh my goodness, is it locked? There we go. All right. I'm going to do a video on my favorite topwaters. I may do one on frogs, but we'll see. I'd say my favorite frog to throw, I'm going to go with 2 variations. So my favorite frog to throw around scattered grass is the Strike King Rage Toad. This thing has a little rage craws, and those things create a whole bunch of disturbance. And it's a tie between the Spro, regular frog, and the Booyah Poppin' Pad Crasher. This frog, a lot of people make fun of me for throwing this thing, a lot of my tournament buddies, because they say the hooks aren't as strong, but I have caught so many big fish on the Poppin' Pad Crasher. So This one is probably 2 years old. I mean, it's got holes everywhere, but it still catches tons of fish for me. So I'd say that's my favorite. And if you guys want a good bait that you won't catch fish on, but is really good at finding where the fish are, the live target sunfish. The hookup ratio on this is not super fantastic, but it has great action and it'll tell you where the fish are. That is for sure. No doubts about that. Who else we got? You're starting to like frogs more? Good, they are good. Get that AP Club out of here. Alex is cool, but I don't want AP Club in here. Let's see. Good spook color, bone or what's it called? Sexy Mama? Foxy Mama. Bone or Foxy Mama? Yeah, I'm trying to find the spook that I caught my 10-pounder on, but I honestly can't find it because I fished with it and I honestly don't know where it went. It's somewhere in my boat currently that we fished with yesterday and I just can't find it. What will I do after college? I'm hoping this. I'm hoping that, you know, the market doesn't get too saturated with videos, that I can stay in it and keep making content. And if not, I think really I wanted to have a TV show, but with TV going down and YouTube going up, I may have to have a TV show like on the YouTube platform, or heck, I may just work for a company, a fishing company or something like that. But you guys will definitely see me after college in the fishing industry. All right, last question, and then it's time for me to rig up some tackle. Tackle. Okay, this one doesn't count, but I'll answer it. Prediction on the Aggie game tomorrow. Texas A&M is playing Kansas State in the Aggie Bowl tomorrow. I mean, no. Well, it will be the Aggie Bowl, the Texas Bowl. I think we're going to win, but we've kind of been slightly going downhill as we usually do, so it's not going to be by that much. I'm going to go 28-24. 28-24 us. We'll score a touchdown at the very end. What religion am I? I am a Christian, non-denominational. I go to a Bible church. I love it. Good old Taylor G. What up, man? What pound braid do I use for frogging? If it's thick grass, 65. If it's just scattered stuff, I'll use 50 or 40. My sunglasses, they're Pandas. They're not even fishing related. My sister got them for me because the celebrities in New York City wear them. And I don't really, I mean, they're good, but I do want some Costas or something. So Costa, if you want to sponsor me, hit me up. Caleb Mursky. Were you the one that messaged me a few days ago? If you got spots around Bryan College Station, definitely hit me up for the spring. Do you think this is going to be my future? I answered it a few minutes ago. I mean, I hope so. I know I'll be in the fishing industry, and I think I built a reputation that I can stay in the fishing industry. Who knows if YouTube will be that, though. Let's see. Answered some of those already. I'm looking for one last good one to answer before I start telling you guys about my lures. My lures tomorrow. Oh, favorite YouTube channel besides myself? Well, I wasn't even, if you just said YouTube channel, I wasn't going to answer myself anyways. I'm going to go out of the fishing industry. Oh, did you find my spook? Oh, my dad found my spook.
Hold it still.
Is mommy watching it in the living room?
Maybe.
Okay. So my favorite YouTuber is probably Lou from Unbox Therapy. I have said in my life that I hate unboxings. I absolutely hate them. And that's why I almost never do them in my videos, because I don't want to see people. I mean, I don't want to unbox stuff for you guys. That's pointless. Why don't you just watch fishing, you know, or learn about fishing? Watching unboxing seems weird to me. But this guy unboxes some of the craziest, newest, coolest technology out there. And he's fun. He has cool camera angles. He's just a fun guy from Canada named Unbox Therapy. So that's my favorite. I'd say my favorite YouTube channel that's like not production quality. I'd say Dude Perfect, of course, is my favorite channel. And I text the Dude Perfect guy every so often, and he says right now they don't want to do any collaborations. So sorry, guys, can't get your hopes up about any Tyler's Real Fishing Dude Perfect collaborations anytime soon, but hopefully in the future that'll work out. All right, and just to answer this question that people asked me for years, how to get sponsored. My answer is don't worry about it. That's my general answer about people that ask about getting sponsored. I didn't go for a single sponsor until I had 7,500 subscribers. I set that mark when I was first starting out a YouTube channel. My first sponsor was PowerPole, which is a pretty big company. And so what you guys want to do is build up a reputation for yourself, not even as a fisherman, but as a person. So you're good to talk to companies. You can do good public speaking. You're just a good ambassador for companies. And then you go to them and say, here's what I've done, whether it be tournament wise or social media wise. And you say, what can I do for you that can help your company out? If you go to a company and say, hey, I like your jigs. How about you send me like some free jigs and I maybe make a video on them? That will not work it. So companies will think you're a punk and they will not reply. So you have to ask them, what can I do for you? Hey, I'm trying to think of a random company. Livingston. Hey, Livingston, what can I do for you to promote your company? That way, you can help me out with my fishing channel. So that's basically my answer, how to get sponsors. You have to build up a reputation first. People saying Dude Perfect versus Guggen Squad, it's not going to happen. I was texting with Dude Perfect the other day. Trust me, it's not going to happen. At least not anytime soon. Oh, yes, and then my dad found the spook. See if I can hold it still. As you can see, we got upgraded size 1 trebles on it, round bend, and it has caught a lot. I'm talking a lot of fish. This thing is crazy. I have so much confidence in this spook. In Foxy Mama, it is not even funny. Well, I think it's time for me to rig some tackle. So tomorrow we're fishing a river situation. So I'm gonna tie on, I think, four general rods that we're gonna fish out there. So one of them is going to be a crankbait rod. So I might use my tournament or BB1 Pro. A little bit of 12-pound fluorocarbon. The problem is, though, he said we want to be throwing it on 14. So actually, you know what? I'm going to keep 12 on this one. I have used more of this rod than I have that one. I'm going to re-spool this rod for you guys. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that right now because you guys are watching a live stream. That'd be super boring if I was re-spooling in front of you guys. Let's see what we got. I'm going to try to rig up a swim bait tomorrow. It's not a paid sponsorship, but Livingston sent me this dope glide bait that looks awesome for a river. So I'm going to tie on this thing. They say it has like 4 different sounds you can put on your phone. Let's see what we got here. Yup. That thing's big. Only 8 inches long. So I'm going to stick that on this. Castaway doesn't make a swim bait rod. This is just a Cabela's. My buddy Ace Mariano, it's actually his rod. I'm going to stick this bait on that rod. Now that I think about it, just to keep this live stream not horribly long, I'm not actually going to retie anything. I'm just going to kind of show you the swim bait is $29, I believe. I'm just going to show you the lures that I will throw in kind of the situations where I'd throw them. So this swim bait here, I'm probably going to throw it around the deeper clear water. So this bait is going to call in fish from super deep water. Now, the river's not deep anyways. It's probably maximum depth of like 10 feet. But this fish will call the big ones in and hopefully get them to strike. Swim baits, especially glide baits, you want to fish around super clear water. If all you have is dirty water, I hate to tell you not to throw it, but you probably shouldn't throw a glide bait. I mean, it's not the best thing for you to throw because fish need to see these baits from a long ways away. So that's one bait that I may throw tomorrow. I may throw a trap. This here is just a Bill Lewis rattle trap, and I've been throwing it around hydrilla in 2 to 8 feet the last few days, but there's no hydrilla in this river that we're going to fish, so I may just fish it around the brush and around the timber they have and the rocks they have down in the river. What'd someone say? Can you re-spool and show us how to do it? Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Another one I may throw that I already have retied is a Kitech. Now, you guys know that I love Kitechs on little jig heads. It is the perfect minnow imitation. Like, I honestly don't know if you can get better than a Kitech type lure. I mean, there's lots of lures out there that look like a Kitech, but I'm telling you, if Kitech again wants to sponsor me, let me know, because that'd be pretty sweet. What else might we throw tomorrow? Oh, I see. We're definitely gonna flip a jig around. So let me get out my jig box. I'm gonna show you guys my tackle storage here real quick. Probably gonna sound bad on YouTube, this sound quality. But there's my tackle bin. So I have a few soft plastics and a Chick-fil-A cow that hang up there in racks. And then down there in the bottom, I have these cool compartments that you can, slide your tackle into that my dad custom made. So let's get out my jig box and see some jigs we're gonna throw. Just say what knots they are. Okay, so on the swim bait, I'll probably tie a Palomar. I tie a Palomar on almost everything. If I'm gonna be punching, which I'll get to in a second, I tie a different knot. But this bait again, this is the 6th Sense Movement, and then I have the Movement L7 inside that I filmed the video with that's coming out tomorrow. And that bait I'll definitely be throwing, no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. Probably flipping jigs. I'll probably flip this 6th Sense Divine hybrid flipping jig right here. Either that one, or I might go a little bit finesse and flip a Jewel finesse jig. This one's got a Rage Craw as a trailer, and this one has a chunk, a super chunk as a trailer. So that's probably the jigs that I'm going to throw tomorrow on 20-pound fluorocarbon. And what else may I throw? Just kind of looking around for you guys. The guy we're going out with said the chatterbaits are on fire right now. So, oops, I'm getting ready for a trip tomorrow morning to a river. Sorry if you guys just joined. Welcome to the live stream. I'm going to either throw the green pumpkin or the shad. Probably the shad chatterbait. Not sure what he's catching them on, but I know they're crawfish eaters, but it's a river and there's almost always shad in rivers. My video tomorrow has shad in rivers. Not want to plug it too much, but it's a good video, not going to lie. Do I got 14 in here? If I have 14-pound fluoro, I will show you how I do it, how I respool my rods, but I do not currently have it. Let's see if I have any more baits that I'm going to throw tomorrow. I mean, if we get deeper water, I may pick up a little deeper diver crankbait like this Lucky Craft. But that's probably the deepest I'm going to get is, oh, psych. Is it up here or is it down there? I think it's up here. I'm going to throw the bigger size of this bait. Anybody know what this bait is? Comment if you know what this bait is. The warm weather we've been having here in Austin. Guys, can you believe it? It's December 27th and it's 80 here. Like, this is really not Texas weather. Usually by this time we're somewhat cold. We're not iced over lakes, but we're usually somewhat cold. Someone asked chatterbait trailer. It depends on which chatterbait you're throwing. So if you're throwing a shad chatterbait, you're probably going to want to have a Kitech or a swim bait, a small swim bait on the trailer. If you're throwing a chatterbait, you want to have more of a bluegill style imitation. So you could have like a green pumpkin Kitech, but right now I have a V&M, I think it's the Wild Fang with an A. It's just a like a crawl type trailer. So that's what you want to have for your two types of chatterbaits. All right. So the next thing we're going to be doing is punching. Now, when you think of punching, you usually think thick grass or like some type of like shallow bushes. The type of punching we're going to do tomorrow is like Christmas trees in the water. Like, we're going to be punching in some thick brush. So here is my punching setup. Let me get it out real quick. And if I had like a GoPro that I could like move around and show you guys, I would show you how I rig all these, but it would take a little bit too much skill. So that's why I don't want to go into the actual time the knots right now. Is this all I need? This is all I need. First, start off with a bobber stopper. Any color works. I like to stick with black, but I mean, I have some yellow and red too. You slide this up your line. Next, 1 ounce at least tungsten weight. Unless your grass is like super thin, you can punch with a 1/2 or a 3/4 ounce. Always 1 ounce weight, either black or green pumpkin, and then a flipping hook. This is I'm trying to hold it still because this Google Hangout thing is trash. Put it by my hand. There we go. This is a 4/0 Gamakatsu light wire flipping hook. You can go to the heavy wire. Doesn't really matter. I found that I haven't lost any fish doing this. But that's the line there, or the hook. And what I use, the knot, is a Snell knot. You guys can Google on YouTube how to do a Snell knot. I can't show you over Google Hangouts for sure. What you do though is you pass the line through the top with you make a loop. Pass the loop through the top and then pinch it down here. You wrap the tag in 5 or 6 times around here, then feed it back through the loop, wet it, and just slowly slide it. And what happens is, I'll try to get a piece of line here to show you guys. Is this line? Oh, heck yeah, it's great. Oops. So what happens is by feeding the line through the top of the hook and tying the line that way, I'm not going to tie the hook, but it's like this. When the fish eats it, instead of your hook just being pulled straight, which can often pull the hook out of the fish's mouth, when you yank it this way, since the line is coming out of the top, it forces the hook to go up, which means that it goes up into the fish's mouth. So when you yank on it, it would push it up and into the fish's mouth, and you get a hook set right in the top area almost every time. So I tie a Snell knot for every time I'm flipping either grass or brush. And you need that heavy weight to get through, because if you're going to punch with like a 1/2 ounce weight, you're not going to get through to where the fish live. They live underneath the grass. So that's why you punch with a super heavy weight. What else may I throw tomorrow? Let me kind of go through my my goodies, my goodie box that's in the front of the boat, and see what we got. Power pull hat. I'm going to get rid of your comments for a second so I can fully see myself. There we go. Okay. Oh, baby. I may flip on this reel here. This is the Lose Tournament, no, custom, poop, I'm horrible at names. Yeah, the custom SLP. Awesome, awesome reel. Has the wind grips on the handles, has the bait keeper that flips out of the bottom, and has the line indicator on the side to let you know what line you're throwing for 180 bucks. I don't mean to do a sponsor plug here, but I just saw it, and this is an awesome reel. So I got 65-pound braid on that. I may flip around. Oh wait, that's the rage tail. Where's the? Here they are. I may flip around a little bitty rage tail baby lobster. Let me go up in here. This is the tiny rage tail lobster. As you can see, great crawfish imitation. I flip this on the back of jigs. I flip it by itself. And so that's what I'll be throwing a little bit tomorrow if they're feeding on craws and they need a little more finesse. If they need no finesse, I throw the regular size rage craw. Trying to see. All right. Probably last bait that I think I'm going to throw tomorrow. Oh, wait, here we go. There's a Whopper Plopper I got for Christmas. That's the one that I was looking for. This is the 130 size. I'll definitely be chunking that around. Last bait that I'll probably be throwing, and I'm pretty sure I'll definitely be throwing it, is a hand-poured soft plastic swim bait. You guys saw me fish this bait in the video where Richie and I caught 107 fish. This one right here is an awesome hand-poured swim bait. I usually throw it on a scrounger head. If you guys haven't tried a scrounger head before, it's pretty unique because it has this soft plastic, as you can see. It's a not soft plastic as in like bait. It's a soft kind of rubbery plastic bill on the front of the jig head. And what it does is it acts like a crankbait. So if you rig up your swim bait on the scrounger and pull it through the water, instead of just the tail moving like a swim bait does, it'll kind of wobble back and forth, the whole bait, because this displaces water. The scrounger head displaces water. And if it hits a stick or something, it kind of bends back and pops right over like that. So it's kind of swimming along, bends over and pops over. So that's what I'll be using, and probably a small. This is the 4.5 inch. It's made by a company called Scottsboro Tackle in Alabama. If you guys want to order from them, check them out. I might do some work with them here in the future, but they're cool company. And they also make for you guys with bigger fish. They make the 7 and the 8 inch as well. So that's probably what I'll throw. For you guys just joining, I'm planning for a trip tomorrow, so welcome to the live stream. This here is just a chartreuse chatterbait. I may just throw this one. It's got a Kitech on the end. And I'm pretty sure that's about all the baits that I'm throwing. I may pick up a jerkbait. I don't know. The guy we're going with, Carson, said that fish bite anything out there. So I don't think I really have to worry about what I'm throwing. I think the fish are going to bite it regardless. So let's get back to answering some questions before I end this live stream here real quick. We still got 106. There we go. That's all right. I'm not one of the bigger dudes, so I'm okay with having this many. You guys are the best. Yeah, I want to thank you guys. Just kind of take a second for subscribing and watching my videos, because I couldn't do what I do without you guys. It takes a lot for me in college to, you know, especially this first semester and a half, kind of sacrifice a little bit of social life. I couldn't really join a frat or anything because the pledgeship process takes so long, but I do it for you guys. I love making videos. I love teaching you how to fish. So thank you guys for that for sure. And those people that unsubscribed yesterday, we'll miss them, but we'll be okay. Did you receive a scholarship from A&M for fishing? I did not. So the only schools that offer scholarships, I believe, are like Dallas Baptist, Bethel, Savannah College of Art and Design, where Noah Pescatelli goes. What else? East Texas Baptist, and there's several small schools around the nation. What's the school? There's one in Kentucky that hosted the national championship, and they offer scholarships too. So if you guys want to fish in college, I definitely advise it. But if that's your only goal in life, to be a pro angler, and you want to go to college to fish on scholarship, I would advise going to a college that has a good team, but that doesn't give scholarships. Instead, has a better school program for what you want to do in life, because it's tough being a pro angler. I don't even know if I want to do it anymore, as in like fish in the Elite Series, because it's just so tough. I have so many pro angler friends, and man, it's a gamble. Like, unless you're the top 10 dudes on each tour, like Palaniuk, KVD, Swindle, you're not making a whole lot of money. So it's tough out there for sure. But if you guys want to do it, go for it. That's for sure. Oh, Murray State. I didn't know Murray State did scholarships. That's cool. I only lost like 50 or a little more subscribers yesterday, and then I gained like 100 more. So I was in the plus for sure. Let's see. What, mother? My mom came and looked at me. Do I want to be a Guggen? I mean, if they want me in, maybe. But the thing is, they're doing their own thing, and they're kind of going the vlog direction. And I want to stay and teach you guys how to fish. That's what my sponsors like. That's what you guys like. And so I'll do vlogs, but I think I want to stay kind of by myself. Let's see. Keep it positive, as always. Yeah, you guys know that I keep my channel positive every single time. I'm not like, if you guys meet me in real life, I am the same on YouTube as I am in real life. That's something that I strive to keep going, is keep positive and keep real. That's why it's Tyler's Real Fishing, because I'm pretty real. What is my major at TAMU? If you guys haven't joined, or I'm sure some of you guys have stayed the whole time, but I'm telecommunications. So it's like marketing is finding the clients to send the message to, and telecommunications is sending the message to the customers. I do not have a girlfriend. Had one last semester, just didn't work out, but I'm happy being single and fishing right now. I think God gives you singleness for a reason. And I'm just going to work on my relationship with him and my relationship with others before I try to force a girlfriend into the picture. How about doing a sub tourney for Texas subs? Okay, comment if you want a sub tourney from the shore or from a boat, because I'm more than happy to do a sub tourney from a boat and organize a weigh-in and all sorts of cool stuff. But there's just not that many good places I know of to really do it from the shore. How do I store my soft plastics? Well, as you can see from my box, I don't really do a whole lot of storage, especially up there. I mostly keep them in the boxes, so in the bags. So what I do here, you can probably see it. The plastics that I use most often, I'll get rid of my Chick-fil-A cow for now. I'll tell you guys the story later. I keep the ones that I've used most often up in here. Now, I haven't fished in my boat lately, so I may say, hey, I've used a Kitech lately. I'll shove a Kitech kind of there, and then let me grab a few more. Like, I go to the lake and I know, hey, they're going to be biting a brush hog or a game hog. So I throw that up there, and then, oh yeah, definitely a Senko. So this is kind of what I use to store soft plastics that I use most often. They kind of fall off sometimes, but that was custom made as well. And then I have a few that I keep, like some craws I keep in this box. But really, I travel so much that to keep tackle in like a centralized location is almost futile. So I have kind of a to-go bag with like 3 boxes that I just jam-pack full of lures and soft plastics. So I don't really have a whole lot of organization. When tournament season rolls around, this boat is spick and span. I mean, it is super, super organized, but not when I'm traveling around in the winter. What do we got? What is my personal best bass? I've talked about it a little bit earlier, but it is a 9.85 pounder on this bait right here, Super Spook Junior. And this is actually the exact bait that I caught it on. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out on the Spook. It was before I worked at Pine Cove. I went fishing at the pond down there, and dude, it was a giant, absolute toad. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. It's like 6 months ago on my channel, so scroll down a few pages and you'll see it. It says new PB bass, 10 pounder. How do I like my chicken cooked? I like it grilled and non-breaded. Let's see. When am I heading to Florida to fish? I head to Florida January 8th. I'll be around Sarasota. So if you guys are anywhere around Sarasota, hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, preferably Instagram, and we can hit up some ponds together. I'm there for a full week. So I know I'm fishing saltwater with my grandpa for 2 or 3 days, but besides that, I'm pretty free to just pond hop with you guys. So if you have a car, that'd be great. And if you don't, I can drive your car because I'm almost 20. So my birthday is in 6 days? Let me see how long my birthday is. If you guys want to say happy birthday on Instagram, that'd be great. January 3rd. So in 7 days is my birthday. So I'll be in Sarasota on January 8th through the 15th, I believe. What else we got? What do I use for editing? You know what? I'm going to try to share my screen with you guys. I don't know if I can do that or not. Can I share my screen? Hold up. Hold up. Present. No, that's not it. Well, usually you can share your screen with people, but I don't know how to share my screen right now. Wait, screen share? Oh, baby. Start screen share. Pretty sure you can see my screen right now. Oh, sweet. So I edit on Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm going to let it load here real quick for you guys. This is the editing software that I use. And it's just a super streamlined. Oh my goodness, what just happened? I don't know what just happened. We're gonna open up a project that I was fishing with. Oh, am I gonna? Never mind. You know what, guys? That was a mistake. Well, this is the editing program that I use. The timeline is down here. Clips go up here, and actually the clips go up here, and then you see what you're editing up here. So that is what I use to edit. I'm gonna get you guys off this screen share. That was weird. I haven't used that before. Make sure we get your comments back up. Not my birthday yet. My birthday's in 7 days. And I will be 20 years old. I leave the teens, people. Hey, MB Nation. Instagram, direct message me about Sarasota fishing. I will definitely come fish with you guys. Just don't kill me, as Jake the Almighty says. What do I usually throw to catch either scarce bass or scared bass? If it's scarce bass, there's not many of them. You got to throw a moving bait to really cover water and catch as many as you can. And then scared bass, throw a weightless soft plastic. That's probably the only way to catch them. I should be a yell leader. One of my best friends, who was actually my camp counselor, Steven Lands, he was a yell leader last year, and I helped him with this campaign, and I was able to hang around him as a yell leader. And for those of you guys who don't know, yell leader is a position at Texas A&M where they get to hang out on the football field for every game. They go to every single sporting event, and they lead the yells for A&M. So for A&M, we don't have any cheerleaders. We have yell leaders where they lead the entire stadium in these yells, and it's awesome. The problem is if I did yell leader, I would have to cut my YouTube videos for a full year. Like, I would be gone from YouTube for a whole year. And sure, like I think I'd make a good yell leader, and I could really represent the university well. But this is a business. My YouTube's a business, and I don't think I could be a yell leader and drop this for a full year. So if you guys really want me to drop YouTube for a year, let me know. But I don't think any of you guys do. How many people we got left? 106. There we go. We're going to go till 9 o'clock and then finish off this live stream so I can tie on. What do I throw the whopper ploppers on and what line? I probably throw on, oh man, probably 50-pound braid. I'm just going to go with 50-pound braid. Let's see. Favorite rod brand, Castaway rods. Lew's makes great rods too, but Castaway, let's see. It's not 9 o'clock. It is 8:50. So your timing is wrong, Nathaniel Lingerfelt. I'm not going to the bowl game. That's tomorrow, right? Hey, if you guys, heck, I'll drive to Houston for it. If you guys have a ticket to the bowl game, the Texas Bowl in Houston, Instagram direct message me, and I'd be more than happy to go with you guys to the game if you have an extra ticket. I don't want to buy a ticket, but I'm fishing till 2 or 3. I could go home and then drive to Houston for the game and definitely make it. I'd love to see my Aggies play again. Trevor Knight is my hero. Will I fish with Bama Bass? Yes, I will fish with Bama Bass. Me and him text every so often, and we'll fish with him soon. Opinions on Sumlin. Coach Sumlin's, he's a good coach for the kids, but with the amount of money we have for our football program, the fact that we go like 8-0 every season or 6-0 and then lose the last like 4 or 5 games of the season is something's wrong with the coaching because we have the right players to go undefeated and even beat Bama, but they just lose. I don't know. They lose happiness in the sport or something. I don't know what it is. I prefer bait casting. If you guys haven't used a bait caster reel, definitely use it. I only use spinnerbaits for shaky heads and drop shots. And even most shaky heads, I throw on a bait caster. I have gone to Lake Hills Church. It's a good church. All right, so my experience is about A&M. It has been an unbelievable experience. The campus is beautiful. There's just something, they say it's a cult, that Aggies are a cult, but it's true. You can't understand it until you get in. Like the traditions we do, it's very military based. I mean, it's really tradition based. There's different traditions you can do every week and every month. The first Tuesday, we recognize all the Aggies that died throughout that last month, and it's an amazing school. I absolutely love it. So if you guys haven't applied, definitely apply, and it's unbelievable. I can't even describe it. And there's Breakaway, which is a giant Bible study. If you guys want to go to Breakaway with me, hit me up on Instagram or Snapchat, and we can go to Breakaway together. It is cool. I suck at fishing. Definitely not true. If you follow me for a while, you know that. So I'm not afraid to back myself up on that. Let's see. PB smallmouth, 4.45 pounds, I think. Let's see if I have the bait. Let us see if I have the bait that I caught that fish on. I highly doubt it. But y'all, you never know. I'm checking. Not in that box, boys and girls. Nope. I think I took it out for the year because I wasn't going to catch a fish on it at that time of the year. But it was just a standard, 10-foot diving crankbait made by Norman called the DT10. Sorry. Favorite swim bait. I mean, if we're talking soft plastic, I'll go up against anybody day to day with the STC soft plastic hand cord. Hard baits, I gotta run and get it real quick. I'll be right back in like 10 seconds. All right, I'm back. Had to hop down out of my boat. This here is the Piz Customs Shad Lee. This bait is just a super big gizzard shad imitator, and as you can see by the size of my hand, I have regular sized hands. It's a pretty big bait. I mean, this is I believe it's an 8-inch bait, and this thing just glides in the water. It's just boosh, boosh, boosh. It is $100, so keep that in mind. I never thought I'd throw a $100 lure. It's actually my dad's. He bought it. It's not even mine, but this thing attracts some crazy big fish. So that's probably my favorite swim bait. That's hard baits. Bye, Felicia. Got 5 more minutes. When the spawn hits, can I do underwater? You guys don't even have a clue. I have some stuff planned. It's going to blow your mind. If you think the crawfish video is cool, I've got some cool stuff coming. If you haven't seen the crawfish video, it has 985,000 views. So let's get it to 15,000 views in the next 4 days before New Year's to say Happy New Year's with a viral video of 1 million views. So haven't checked that out. It should be like the front page of my channel. So make sure you guys check that out. People want me to do Bible verses before my videos. I could do that. And that would definitely be cool. But I think I have enough people that don't want to see that. Now, I don't have a problem with doing it. I definitely want you guys to all know about, the Jesus that I love. But I think maybe I could do Bible verses at the end or sometime during it for sure. How many sponsors do I have? I have Lose. I wish A&M would sponsor me, but they don't. I have Lose, Castaway. Who else do I got? Orca Coolers. I haven't done a whole lot with them, but I will this next spring. And then I work Carhartt Clothes. Who else do I got? Power Pole, of course. And then I'll be working with probably 6 Sense, Livingston, V&M, and all sorts of companies, throughout 2016. Oh, Connect Scale. Sponsored by Connect Scale too. And then what am I gonna say? Lucky Tackle Box. So they used to be a sponsor, but now they actually pay me to do work. So I'd say that I'm employed by Lucky Tackle Box for sure. Nope, Santa's not real. So if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Do I believe in Santa? Nope. Is Ace your brother? Yes, he is. Best rod and reel combo really depends on what you are fishing with. Let's see. Favorite lure to throw depends where I'm going. Fish with you in Savannah? Yes, Georgia Bass, and I'll be up there at some point. Like I said, plane tickets are expensive, and I'd love to come, but I just don't know how much money I have to spend on plane tickets right now. Yes, I will stand up for my faith. I'm doing that every single video, guys. Do I know Lake Fork Guy? Yes. I can pull up a text that I had with Lake Fork Guy yesterday. So we're going to fish together in the spring a few times because me and LFG live 5 minutes apart. Bet you guys didn't know that. Best angler at Lake Travis. Oh, Bradley. I'm not going to answer that one. I don't want to throw shade on anybody at Lake Travis. I'll probably just say Abby Gass because she's winning, isn't she? When are you going to go to Arkansas? Whenever Walker Wilson gets there. He's going to school in Arkansas, so I'll definitely go visit him sometime in the fall. Why don't I fish swim baits like Ace? I mean, he just knows how to do it better. I like conventional stuff. Best angles in the Guggen Squad? Oh, anglers. Best anglers. I'd say John. John and Perrick are probably the best. Flo's good. Rob's good. I mean, they're all good. I'm not gonna throw shade on anybody, but John, and I said shade, not anything else. John is probably the best that I fish with, at least. He's pretty good. When am I coming to Katy, Texas? Not sure. I know Flair's there right now. Why don't I come to Pennsylvania? I don't know. Maybe I should come to Pennsylvania. 92 watching. Oh, we got 1 minute, people. I'm going to answer 5 more questions real quick. I should fish Mille Lacs summer 2017. I'll be fishing Mille Lacs. My summer plans. I am working at Pine Cove again. So my video upload will be like super sketchy for the first like 5 or 6 weeks of summer. And then what was I going to say? So yeah, first 5 weeks of summer, I work at camp. I'll be a Pine Cove counselor at the ranch camp. So if you guys are going to the ranch camp, that'd be awesome. And if you're not, sign up. Tell your parents to go to pinecove.com and sign you up for camp. Who knows? I may be your counselor at the ranch camp for 6th and 7th graders. Who else we got? 3 more questions. My dream lake, it's either Mille Lacs or St. Lawrence River in New York is pretty sweet. So probably that one. Thoughts about Peric? He's a dope dude. I like that guy. We text a lot. Oh. Am I associated with any Christian groups at A&M? Yes, so I was in Christian Business Leaders last year, and I'll probably be in a Christian men's fraternity coming up this spring. Studying telecommunications. I use all sorts of brands of line. So I'm not sponsored by a line yet, but I use Lou's line. What's it called? Can't believe I'm not remembering the line. It's Cigar. There we go. Cigar. Throughout high school, I used Bass Pro Shops. I can't believe I'm forgetting Berkeley. There it is. Berkeley, 100% fluorocarbon. If you tie the right knot and you don't leave your line in the sun, they're all good. Like, I don't have a favorite line company because I take care of my stuff. Fishing Legacy, I'm sure I'll get your message. I just, like I said, I've been live streaming with you guys, haven't checked my phone. Best Huddleston swim bait rod under $100. Probably this Cabela's. I'm not even sponsored by Cabela's, but this is Ace's rod. He lets me use it. It's probably the best swim bait rod I can say for $100. And I think it's 100. Like I said, I'm not sure. If I could fish for one species besides bass for the rest of my life, what would it be? Oh man. Pike are pretty fun. But I honestly, yeah, I wouldn't go saltwater. I would say like tuna or something, but that might get a little bit boring. Yeah, I'm going to go with pike or walleye. Those are pretty sweet. Dream truck. If we're talking how to make money with a truck, a Tundra, because companies will pay you more if you have a Tundra for some reason. But my dream truck is a brand new Chevy Silverado 1500 with, a 6-inch lift, sweet rims, new tires, truck cap, and then wrapped with something cool. So that's my favorite thing. I have always been a believer. Yeah, my parents raised me in a Christian home, so I kind of always have been. Let's see. Opinions on Myles Garrett. That dude is a stud. I like Myles Garrett. You and Walker do a great job editing. Sweet. I'll make sure I'll let Walker know. Favorite rod for anything? I'd say a 7-foot medium heavy. Actually, I'd say 7.3 medium heavy because I find from ponds it's hard to set the hook with a 7-foot, especially for a long cast. If you won a LTB giveaway for this month, you email, I believe it's Justin at luckytacklebox.com. Well, one more comment and we will be finished for tonight. That was fun. I enjoyed this. My voice is almost gone, but that was fun. People dropping off. Wow, I gained people. That's crazy. Basketball team. We should be good. The games are fun. That's for sure. One more thing. One more thing. What do I do for LTB? So if you guys haven't checked out Lucky Tackle Box, you should. If you have not checked out their YouTube channel, you definitely should because I make one video a month for their box. So I don't think I have a box with me. I don't. But let's just say this is a Lucky Tackle box. You get a box full of lures every month. And instead of just getting a box full of lures that you don't know how to use, a lot of you guys are beginners out there, Travis, myself, Nick the Informative Fisherman, and Noah, we each make videos that really explain in depth how to fish each lure in the box. So my job is to fish with the lures and make videos, usually do an unboxing of some kind, and then do LTB Live. I'll be taking over for Flair for LTB Live. I gotta answer one more question. My voice is going out of me. Build that wall, somebody says. Shout out to Savage Senko. how much you have to pay for LTV? I believe it's $20 a month. So it's pretty, I mean, I don't know what affordable is for you guys, but I think $20 a month for a bunch of fishing tackle is pretty good. I don't use line treatment. I will do more hunting videos. I'll be hunting in 2.5 weeks with my buddy Zach and Costin. So just like your one last cast, that is funny, Nathaniel. You're a funny guy. Wait, texting you got an Aggie ticket for me, dude. If you don't have Instagram, YouTube message me or Facebook or something. That'd be awesome. I'll come down. And how do I get companies to send me things? You just got to form a reputation. I played soccer and Ultimate Frisbee. I went undefeated in Ultimate Frisbee with my team this fall. All right, guys, I got to go. It has been good. I want to thank you guys so much for the support. This year has been unbelievable. 2016 started. I think I had like 12,000 subscribers, and now I'm at 57,000. So I'm just now hitting the curve, and if I just keep making quality videos and you guys keep telling your friends about me, I mean, I'll be up here soon. So we'll see you guys next time on Tyler's Real Fishing. Don't forget, new video coming out tomorrow at 9 a.m. It's going to be awesome. See ya.